Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of Modded Expansion. Now, as I mentioned last episode, we added our next mod, and that mod is the mod of Create. So we're going to be looking at exploring that one and seeing what we can do with it. But first, we also need to randomize our sizes. So Robin, go ahead, hit the button, and what did you get?
Spider.
What did you get?
Spider.
Congratulations, you get to be a spooter. You're gonna have so much fun.
I hate my existence.
That's the whole point of Payco. Okay, let's see what I get. I think you got the better one.
Let me guess, tropical fish.
Yep, I'm a fishy.
Yes!
I went from being a really tall Enderman to being a fish. Well, let's get that change sorted out. We'll see how this goes. Well, this isn't what I was expecting. But, this is me. And there's Robin. We have our Spider Boy and Fish Girl, and it's gonna be interesting. Because my eye height is all the way down here. Yeah, I now have to go do machinery like this. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna have to see how it goes. I can't see nothing in this grass. Yeah, well, when Joey next gets on, we will have him also get randomized. And we'll see who our third edition is. But for now, I think it's actually a good idea to get started on our create stuff. We don't exactly have a ton of materials yet, so we should probably work on that first. Which means we gotta get ourselves some power. And the most basic form
I
of
already ahead
power
of you on that.
is water wheels. What do you have?
Dude, I already have a water wheel made.
One water wheel?
Yeah.
Okay. We should probably figure out where to put our starter power, huh?
Yeah. There's water over here.
Well, we probably don't want to be using water that already exists because it needs to be flowing. Oh, I
Okay.
nearly fell in.
Okay, hold on.
Let's do it off the
You
side of
want
the
to just
mountain.
punch grass? Wait, sorry. Come over here.
What?
Jump in person.
Hi.
I'm just working on like clearing the grass in this whole area.
Yeah, probably isn't a good idea to clear some grass. But I was actually thinking, what about over here? You gotta keep track of where I'm running to.
Well, I mean, that's near where my cave is.
No, but I'm
You're
thinking
like,
this cliff. It could be really cool looking to have a waterfall coming off the cliff, and that's our power source. Because we can stop the water from flowing down into the cave where your house is.
yeah.
That's not too hard.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and look at that. I think what we'll do is we'll mess around with that a little bit, get some other basic stuff set up, and then one thing that I really want to work on is actually going to be a mining system with these mechanical drills. So we're going to need a lot of andesite casings and andesite alloys.
I have 5 andesite alloy.
Yeah, we're going to need so much more than that.
Um,
But what I want to do is I want to get these mechanical drills because they're really good for mining, actually. So, we'll look at getting that set up, and it hopefully works out okay. I have, of course, Robin and Joey to help me make things look good, because that's not my specialty. At least not without a lot of extra effort. So, we'll see how this goes. Here we go. We have ourselves a little bit of work that we have made so far. We have a little waterfall that we created, and of course we have aesthetical power, Obviously, these aren't running at full capacity because they're not completely covered. So, they're what it looks like on the outside. And of course, we have all our machines. But these two measly little water wheels are not going to be enough. Not by any means. And so, if I jump back in here, this is where the main power comes. You can see, kind of, I believe we have about 5 water wheels in here, all at max capacity. So those are all really helpful for us. They're what's currently supplying us with power. And then hidden away back here, all I do is I put a lava bucket there, and this is where we have smelting for ores. Currently it's all manual setup, so I have to take the lava away afterwards. But it works, for the most part. We'll definitely get upgrades at some point. And then just on the other side, we have washing. Not used for a ton yet, because we don't have the crushing wheels. But as soon as we do, this will be really good for any ores we get. But the part I'm most excited about at the moment is actually right over here. And this is my mini digging contraption. Now, I don't actually know if this is gonna work. Okay. It seems like it may be working. I just need to... That was not what I want to do. I want that. Okay, it's going. It's super slow at the moment. I'll have to increase this as I go. But as you can see, it runs into the blocks, and it digs them for me. So once I upgrade this, I could technically just leave this running, and it will go and go until it hits bedrock. And then I could pull it back up, and we'd be good to go. Now. Oh, hey. There's Robin. We're not in a... We can't hear each other at the moment. But let me actually swap that back. And you can see it will very slowly bring it back up. And we can see that in this chest, it'll have the 16 pieces of dirt that I needed. Now, actually, I should set this up. Out of my way, please. I need to real quick. Because something that we can actually do... Kind of hard to see from an angle like this. But if I... Let me see. I gotta make sure I place it correctly. I'm gonna place it on... Nope. Well, that works, I guess. Cool. Actually, you can see... Oh, there's only 8 dirt in there. Oh, I did my math wrong. Stupid me. It's fine. But then... Oh, shoot. I need to go grab a lever. One sec. Let me go get a lever. I don't have any cobblestone on me. Let me just sneak on in here and still block. Actually, I really didn't necessarily need to do that. But I have to run down there to get a stick anyways. Whoops, my bad. Okay. Stick. Make ourselves our lever. Because we just need a redstone signal to activate it. And now, if we apply power and send the minecart through. Oops! My bad. So that's sort of what's supposed to happen. Let me fix that up real quick. Make sure... Yeah, it's not properly glued. Okay. I think it's working now. Test 2. Not quite. Try again. It's getting closer. But if I Will that work? I'm not used to this new gluing system, actually. Ow, ow, ow. I need to not run through there. It's considered a full block. Okay, turn it on again. Let me just get my minecart. And there we go! Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Bad. Okay. I need to lock it in place. That's for sure. But it works! I can now go place that down wherever I want and just let it mine. Yay! Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go upgrade it so it's a little bit faster. All I should need to do is increase the speed a little bit. And then we should be good to go. Get some mining done. Everything is mostly working. As you can see, it all is a rather weird looking mess. I could probably look at finding a better way to do it. But this works for now. If I just swap that, you can see it starts digging, and it does dig decently quickly as well. Let me just undo that because I don't want to put holes here at home base. And let me just grab the dirt out and fix up that hole. As you can see, much faster than before. And it should still work if I put my minecart down and pick it up. Okay, good. Nothing got left behind. Basically what happened was you kind of saw that there was a bunch of stuff in that chest. That's because I went and did a test mining session. I picked up Robin from the mine he was in, and things did not want to cooperate with me very well. But I actually want to show you, because Robin was interested in how to do that kind of thing. If I run in here, I grab a cacti. I'm actually also going to need a white dye, because the point of this is to make lime dye. And I'm actually
Doesn't bone meal work with that?
Bone meal gets turned into white dye.
No.
Let me jump back here. This is actually an example from what I mentioned to you guys earlier, where I put the lava down, I throw the cacti over there. Now, most of the time, lava is used for ores. Oh, it's a little weird. It glitches into the block sometimes. But specifically with cacti, and this is why you want to check your recipe before you go and do it, it turned it into dye. A lot of food items, it'll just flat out burn it, and it's gone. But there we go. We have our green dye, we have our white dye, we have our lime dye, and now we take our wheat. Where are you, Robin?
In the tiny hole cave, whatever you want to call it.
Hi, come up here. We use our mill here, toss our wheat in. It's kind of hard to hear. I'll set it up so it'll automatically dispense everything when it's done. But once it does finish, we'll be able to grab it out. Okay, it's done. Sometimes you get seeds as a byproduct, not too big of a deal. I just throw those out at the moment. But there are two ways to do this. Either combine it in your crafting table with a water bucket. That's not the greatest plan because you have to get a water bucket for each individual one. Or you can wash it. And that'll get it wet and everything, and it will turn into dough for us. You then combine your dough with your lime dye, and you have yourself a slime ball. Very convenient. Yeah, I need to grab an iron nugget. Let me just squish this iron ingot real quick. And then this is... I'm gonna have to actually go look it up. I do not remember this recipe off the top of my head. But 2 slime balls, an iron sheet, and an iron nugget. Get you a super glue. And there you go. A very important item in the world of Create. But yeah, So next up, I'm going to do one other upgrade to our machine so that we can actually ride down with it. All I need to do is add a gear shift and a redstone link, which we actually have all the materials for. Let me make my gear shift, because this is actually something really simple I can go put out there right now. Let me just come over here. I gotta be careful. I'm small enough that I take damage when I go into that block. Okay. I just need to replace that one. And I believe it should still work. I will need to actually add the glue when I make the link. But we also need to go make some brass, which requires one of these blaze burners that Robin provided for us. That's a thank you very much kind of situation. Let me
Yep.
put that in there. Coal. I need a little bit of fuel. Shouldn't need too much. Oh, that's right. We actually don't have it yet. We need to go mining. But, if you throw some copper and some zinc in here, heat up the blaze burner, then you're good to go. So, that's something I need to go and gather so we can make our brass for our brass casing. So, I'm gonna go do that. Well, I may have gone a little bit overboard. Uh, I said I was just going to get a little bit of brass in order to get the link controller, and I ended up going a little bit more than that. So, as you can see, my machine looks rather different. The most noticeable difference, other than the number of drills, is actually going to be this right here, and that is my rotation speed controller, which is so helpful because it cut out all of that wonky bits and pieces of the gears to change speed and condensed it all into that one block. Well, two if you count that, the gear that's attached to it. But to show you guys what I have been able to do, I have now attached a gear shift and a clutch, both of them having redstone links on top, along with my linked controller, which I said I was going to go get. And now, if I hit that lever, I'm going to go ahead and sit on my seat. You can see, down we go. There's some ores in the walls that I might try and go and gather. The issue is I have to have someone else come and help me with those, just because if I want to stop the machine at any point, I have to be holding the remote. But as you can see, I am able to control it and send it back up. Although I can't really see very well when I go back up, I kind of get stuck inside the seat. But that's only because I'm small. Hopefully, my next randomization doesn't put me so small. It's been fun, but it causes some issues. So, let's see. Okay, we're almost up. But yes, I have gotten quite a few upgrades on, ow. Ah, great. Not this again. This is not the first time. That's one of the issues with that, is it is rather glitchy. So, let me go get my stuff back. Oh, good thing that wasn't an open hole. As you can see, we've been doing a little bit of mining around here. This is one of the holes that we made. We got another one right over here. We actually dug into a spawner room. I don't know if Robin went and looted that yet. But yeah, we've been doing some mining. We have a lot more resources now than before. And we actually have an upgraded source of power now that I will show you guys as soon as I get my stuff back. I just got back and found that Robin has built this monstrosity. Okay. And why is he doing it in copper casing? I mean, it does look kind of good. Not gonna lie, it looks kind of good, but why would he build it out of copper casing? I guess let me ask him. Why is it built out of copper casing? Oops! He put a hole there. Yeah. What? Copper casing doesn't make it waterproof? Any block works. It's the doors that would be the issue. Although I will say, this place looks very cool. Yeah, you can't make windows out of those. Yeah, this is, not gonna lie, pretty impressive for the number of drills that he is using to build this thing up. Also, I'm really not sure what he's doing with the andesite casings there. Whatever, I'm going to let him do his thing. He actually did provide some mechanical crafters for us. You can see there in my inventory, I got 21 of them. Gotta make my way down. However, he put them in this box with random barrels up front. This is very ugly. I'm not even gonna lie. It is super ugly. He only has the water wheels running at half power. And he didn't even need to make them in the first place. I don't know why he did. Let me just sleep real quick. Because we have a huge amount of power at the moment. In fact, it could be considered excess power. Because over here, I set up a steam engine. It took way longer than it should have. Way longer. You can actually go check out the VOD to see me messing around with it for over half an hour trying to get this thing to work. But 65,000 SU. When our previous one over there, I think it's only like 1,000 SU at most. I actually do want to see what the difference between the two are. Also, random wool block. Getting rid of that. Where is it? There it is. 1,400 SU. That's it. That's all it can handle. So it worked fine as a startup. But no, 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 no. That is not how you do it. Not when you have access to this. So, my inventory is way too full of junk at the moment. I will need to go and empty it at some point. But for now, let's get the mechanical crafter set up. I believe... yeah, I can just set it up like this. Just put a cogwheel right there. And there we go. Now I have to remember... I'm trying to do a setup for a crushing wheel as the default. Which means you want to have it this big. Which is absolutely massive to me. We're also going to actually turn it around and have our output on that side. Sheepies are probably going to have to move. Also, I feel like we may have lost some sheep. I'm not sure on that. But this is the wonders of the mechanical crafters. These things work just like a crafting table, except they do it all for you. And now, one of the things that I want to make is going to be this. Which actually means we need to go make another precision machine. Let's see. I can make one more gear there. Let's go grab some more wood. I had a ton, but then I ended up using it all. Oops. Let's go grab it, and I want to make this. Now, there are other things that we need to do, such as get fuel for it, but that potato cannon is going to be one of my favorite things, just because it's really random, honestly. There's not really much logic to it, but it should still be lots of fun. Just dropping a couple items off as I go. Now, I should have... Nope. I forgot the gold. Oops. We don't actually have any smelted. Oh, where'd my lava bucket go? Oh, that's right. Heh. I used it. Oh, wait. That means I have no iron. Darn it. Guess we're gonna have to smelt it down the old-fashioned way. Okay. Give me a moment. I'm gonna get the precision mechanism ready, and then I'll show you the potato cannon. Alright. I've gotten myself my mechanism, and time to create our potato cannon. Now, I kind of have to remember the recipe because it's not like a crafting table where you can shift-click it in. But I believe if we go 3 pipes there, 2 there, and like that, I then activate it manually. It activates automatically if it's full, but manually I can activate it with redstone. And there we go. We got ourselves a potato cannon! Oomp. Launch your homegrown vegetable layer. Enemies can be powered with air pressure from the copper backpack. It's pretty good. Now, well, it's also getting nighttime. I think it's time we go sneak up on Robin and maybe shoot a potato at him. Because why not? Now, I actually have to see... I do have a potato. I'm gonna grab a couple, just in case. Not gonna lie, I might miss. Let's also sleep so we can see a little bit better. But time to go hunt down Robin and see if we can hit him with a potato. Now, I don't actually know where he is at the moment. But last I saw, he was up here. So, maybe? Dang it. I don't actually see him over here. Well, that's a problem. Oh, I guess that's what the casing was for. To put a ladder to go up? Okay. Still not sure exactly what his plan is for this. But I guess it works. Come on, I need to know where he is. I don't see his name down there. Okay, I'm gonna ask. Where are you, Robin? Where is he? Oh, he's actually really far away. Come back. I have something to show you. Okay, there he is in the distance. He's coming over. I decided to hide up here on the mountain because I wanted to kind of sneak attack him if I can. We're gonna see if we can do this. We have our potato cannon ready to go. Oh, he's not close enough. Come inside. I need to get him closer. Because he probably won't see me up here. Boop. I hit him with a potato. I only have 2 more potatoes. Come on. I hit him with the potato, so now he doesn't trust me. Oh, I missed the last one. Ow. That was a bad idea. That nearly killed me. Hi. Well, yep, there we go. We now have a potato launcher. Now that does mean we do in fact need to start farming for potatoes so that we can actually have ammunition. But the other thing, this side, is I did quickly set up the crushing wheels. So I actually don't have any on me. But if I were to throw cobblestone in there, I get gravel. And if I throw gravel in there, I get sand. And so basically, now that we have these, we can basically make whatever we want in the game. Most things can now be made from those couple of items. So the final thing to do would be to get soul sand, because we can wash that and get quartz out of it to make the andesite that we need. So, it's pretty exciting. We're making a lot of good progress. But I do think that this is probably about where we're going to end it for this episode. We have a lot of create stuff done. That's just our create stuff. It's time to move on to our next mod, which it's looking most likely like we'll use a backpack mod, because, oh my gosh, my inventory gets so full so quickly with the create stuff. I really do feel like create should add some sort of backpack. It's not really in there. It doesn't really fit in with the rest of the mod, but dang, would it be nice to have. So, we're going to add that in for our next episode. And again, ties will get randomized. So we'll see how that goes. I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Bye!